Alexander Whitehead, a former Holbrook Middle High School student, has recently traveled to California to pursue his career in the music industry. His goal is to speak positivity through creativity and relatability, and has managed to push a whole different sound and message by combining powerful themes and creative concepts.
As some of y'all know, my stage name is Doctrine, and I went through many different phases when it came to choosing my stage name. Originally, it was Big Z. Some people might remember that. Then it was like TMP, which was like too much pressure. That was too corny. Ended up coming with Doctrine because if you look at the dictionary definition of the word doctrine, it's a set of teachings or beliefs. And I want my music for listeners to be a set of teachings or beliefs. I want to be able to teach them.
At a young age, Alex was introduced to music and fell in love with the numerous variety of artists, some of which helped inspire him to be where he is today.
I know that some of the teachers in the high school probably would remember me back in fourth grade rapping like Vanilla Ice or Eminem songs. And back then I fell in love with just like the sound of rap as a genre. In fourth grade, like I said, once I stopped rapping Eminem lyrics or Vanilla Ice lyrics, I started trying to write my own. And I kind of started to formulate the understanding that like I can do this myself, that I can teach people with music. And if people listen to my music, they'll listen to me. So I fell in love with it when I was younger, and I fell in love with it in a whole different way and realized I want to pursue it even more in the past couple years, to be honest.
Past struggles definitely played a role in this young artist's life. Through it all, he has managed to break free from his past life and start anew with his music.
But I don't want to necessarily make it seem like one is worse than the other, but just different stuff that the average person may not conceptualize or may not go through. And me moving out of my house at 17 years old, it definitely proved to be a challenge to get in a place where I can do what I want and be stable and whatnot. Honestly, I got to give big props and big shout out to my older brother, Nicholas. Throughout this whole process and this evolution of me starting out in Holbrook, Massachusetts, growing up and whatnot, and eventually making it out to Los Angeles, California, was a huge advocate for me and a huge supporter and help in that process. I wouldn't be in this exact position where I'm at right now if it weren't for my brother.
As an artist trying to make it in the music industry, Doctrine has a clear idea of what it takes to get noticed.
The number one thing is being different. When you make music, trends will come and go, fads will come and go, artists will rise and fall. But if you're looking to make a long-term career in the music industry, do it differently than everybody else. Maybe you got to understand the only way you're going to have longevity is if you differentiate yourself and speak on things that feed the spirit and feed the soul, as opposed to just feeding the materialistic mind. I hope that in some way, shape, or form, that what I've done or my path and people that are tuned into what I got going on and the journey that I've partook on, I hope that in some way, shape, or form, people can be inspired, entertained, or learn something from everything I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? It's just unlimited love to everybody. That's definitely the number one thing. I want everyone to know I'm bringing unlimited love and positivity on my platform. And I put that on everybody else who's watching and listening to what I'm saying and taking part of my journey as well. The number one spot where I update everything in my music is on my Instagram. The release date for the album is October 23rd. It's called Twilight Zone, and I really can't wait to share it with y'all. But that's about it. Much love to y'all, for real.
Make sure to check out Doctrine's newest album and follow him on all of his platforms to keep up to date with what he has going on. This has been Bryanna Graziano with Code Blue News. Back to you in the studio.